This article is from nickhef.nl titled LHC Accelerator on Track to Restart in April. This was published March 25th, 2024. Slowly at CERN in Geneva, the Large Hadron Collider Particle Accelerator is coming out of its regular hibernation again. Progress can be followed live on a CERN webpage. There's a link here. Late last week, for the first time since the annual winter shutdown, a first beam of protons briefly went around the accelerator's 27-kilometer circle of full 6.8 TeV energy. The first collisions of proton beams are expected on April 8, when all tests and fine-tuning of the machine are over. The large CERN experiments involving colliding protons can resume their measurement program. The LHC will enter its last year in its current version with the April restart. Preparations for this have been going on step by step and test by test since the spring, and are even ahead of schedule. The head of CERN's accelerator section, Dutchman Rende Stierenberg, reported in an intern report on CERN's website. At the end of this measurement season, scheduled for November or December, the next so-called long shutdown, the third long shutdown, will begin. This LS3 will last several years and will be used to build the next version of the accelerator, the high luminosity LHC, that will deliver 10 times more intense proton beams. A number of new facilities for the LHC have already been built at CERN in recent years. The three major experiments, ATLAS, ALICE, LHC-B, and CERN, in which Nickev is involved, report they are now also seeing the beams passing through their detectors. Especially at the LHC-B experiment, it was a race against time to be ready in time for the returning beam. Last month, a new version of the central velo detector was installed by a team from Nickev and others. The old velo located near the beam previously malfunctioned due to an unforeseen pressure incident. ATLAS uses muons released when the beam hits parts of the beam to calibrate the muon detectors in the experiment. These muons virtually fly into the detector in the beam direction, and especially the muon detectors at both ends are tested with such forward muons. ALICE also sees the passing beams. After this measurement season, the detectors of the experiments will also be further prepared for the 10 times more intense collisions at the LHC. Among other things, ATLAS will be the new inner detector, the ITK, for which Nickev is building the two end pieces. The higher intensity also means that the LHC experiments will collect and distribute a lot of measurement data to participating countries. Among other things, this also requires much faster data connections. Nickev is working on tests of 800 gigabyte fiber optic connections, twice as fast as current lines.